so really, tell you a bit about fund in a minute for those who don't know, but I'm going to ask you guys 2 questions and see who's awake and see who's got some good stories. First question is, who's invested in the tech business? Right, I don't know, maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Okay, quite a lot of people. And did you invest in a business that you understood or didn't quite understand? So we're going to put your hand up if you didn't quite or didn't understand things at all, if you've ever done that. Like that. Okay, did you make any money? Yeah, okay. The question really is, hopefully not leaving, but has anyone taken advice in that situation? Or would you like to take advice in that situation from someone who really understands that business really, really well? Okay, so sort of catching question. So the hand's got smaller, but hopefully the principle's understood. The second part of things is really about the stats, and it's a bit of a noddy question, but does anyone know the percentage of improvement of an active angel in a business, the success rate of that business versus where the founding team don't have an active angel in the early stages? Okay, it's higher, it's 50% higher, so I'll just tell you that. So, right, thanks for the quiz. So the point really here is that we really founded this on principles. The team is an experienced one, but we all came together around the fact that these 2 principles, which are mirrored, you support early teams, you get better results. On the investor side, if you invest with people you understand, you also get better results. So we call this thing our venture model, and I'll explain a bit about it. So on the surface, we are a conventional B2B tech fund. We're hardcore tech. We've got London and Cambridge offices. We get a lot of business out of Cambridge. In fact, most of the partners are there, and that's quite it's a great ecosystem if you're in it right at the centre. We've got a lot of plaudits. I'm going to whiz through some of this thing. There's a lot of writing, but essentially, I'm more on the entrepreneurial side. I've exited a couple of businesses. We've got people who've exited funds. So David ran a fund, Richard ran a big fund, and only ran, people may know him, he's a sort of grandfather of the industry, ran a big fund. Adrian's more on the entrepreneurial side with 3 businesses he's exited as well. And I'll talk about the model that I've alluded to in just a second. Actually, no, I'll talk about that now. So we'll call it the venture model. And what we're doing is we're trying to find, whenever we invest in all these businesses, and I'll go into some detail later, and Sean, I will come back to your Alzheimer's just in a second, if I remember, we invest in people alongside us. These people put their cash alongside our cash at the same price. They support the management team. They join on the board. And what this means is those 2 questions that we asked at the beginning of the talk get combined into one person. Now, it all sounds wonderful. It's very, very hard work. And our secret sauce is the fact that we have a network of 300 of these venturers. And that's run by one of our associate partners, and that's really our key. We know smart people who have got big company and small company experience, to invest in tech companies with specific expertise to really help them nurture. So the businesses, let me tell you a bit about them. You can sort of see a bit there. Desktop Genetics is around editing our genes. So are people aware that actually there's technology out there that can change our genes whilst we're alive for disease, for cosmetic reasons, for all kinds of ethical and perhaps questionable things? I mean, there's some mind-blowing things going on out there. And we're privileged enough, that was at Cambridge, we call it a sneak out more than a spin out. We've got Dymag, which is carbon fibre wheels. Any petrol heads, Formula One, motorbikes? Well, okay, there's a couple missing. Okay, shy petrol heads. I've never met a shy petrol head before. So these wheels make your cars drive faster because of the turning moments. And there's some other ones. We've got AI software. What I'm going to tell you about is the life cycle story in the short time I had. It's a business we exited just recently called ImageScan, and it's portable X-ray scanners for platforms, for railway platforms, for dodgy devices where you can't obviously get an airport scanner. Very, very successful business. We exited at a nice multiple for everybody, but particularly for Kuber investors as well. And the venture is this gentleman here called Bill Moore, and this really embodies, I want to just finish on the difference that we have, because we don't believe we know everything. We think we're good investors, but our IP is the network of people like him. You can see his pedigree. He'd had venture experience, so he made and lost money, and losing is a good experience as well as making in this game. At the lower end, he's got clearly big company contacts, and he helped to get us a really, really good exit there, and that's really the life cycle. We introduced him to the management team, he invested alongside us and alongside all of you guys and your clients, and we got a nice happy ending. Some nice stats that kind of prove the point. We really do have good track record and stats. We are fussy, but if that suits your clients, then please talk to me later. Thank you very much. Sorry, can I mention the Alzheimer's? I did actually forget the Alzheimer's one. So the Alzheimer's business is one of our star businesses. Sorry, it's terrible to joke about these things, but it's actually it's an incredible business which there will be room to opportunity to invest in as well. We've had efficacy on some rats. There's some things I can't tell you about, but it's a privilege to be involved in such a business. And we have some leading Alzheimer's people joining us, professors joining the business, and people from GSK as well. But that's going to be in a tranche.